Hi everyone, hope you're ready for day 2. Come into a seated position on your mat and we'll start today just with a moment spent in gratitude. So sit tall through the side waist, just gently close your eyes and bring the palms to the heart center. Start to just notice your natural breath and then just take a little moment, spend some time in gratitude. So find something in your life that you're deeply grateful for. Really try and feel into that. And then for a more advanced gratitude practice, perhaps you can look at the challenges in your life and can you somehow be grateful for those. So as you look into that, maybe just asking yourself, what am I learning here? What am I learning about myself? And just sit with that for a moment. So really allowing that gratitude to wash over you. And perhaps just expand your perspective a little. Look at the big picture, particularly with the challenges, not getting caught up in the story. And then on your next inhale, just gently opening your eyes. Namaste. So we want to work with the Ujjayi breath all the way through the class. So come onto all fours. That was on day 1 if you missed it. So on all fours, breathing in, looking up, and then exhaling, looking down. So we're breathing in and out through the nose, making that slight sound to the breath. Just a couple of these, just to really get some movement into the spine. And then coming back to your neutral spine. Keep that spine neutral as you exhale back into downward dog. So remember, you might have your knees bent at first, but for downward dog today, see if you can lift one leg all the way up behind and take the opposite heel to the floor. Try and stay even through the hands. Once your leg's up, you might even like to let that heel drop across to the opposite bum cheek and just really open up into the hip. It's a nice little play around. And then make sure you swap over onto the other side. So leg up behind, see if you can take the opposite heel to the floor and just let that heel fall across the body. It's just a nice little play around with downward dog. And then making our way up to the top of the mat. So inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look to the hands and then step the feet together. As you inhale, look up halfway, really lift the heart. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs. Exhaling back to standing. Take a quick moment to correct your posture. Make sure you can feel through the ball of the foot and the kneecaps are lifted and we're not locking out the knees. Neutral pelvis, tall side waist, shoulders are open and relaxed and head over the top. Then moving into salute to the sun A. Inhaling, bring the arms up over the head, look up to the thumbs. Exhaling, hinging forwards, clip onto the back of the legs, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, look up halfway, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands back to your high plank, push through your heels, big breath in, and then exhale, push as you lower. Remember, you can drop your knees if you want to. Inhaling into upward dog, and then exhaling back into downward dog. And just take a few breaths here. I always walk my feet in a little bit towards the hands, and as you're looking back to your feet, they should be perfectly parallel, and you're pressing the heels down towards the floor. As you look to your hands, the middle finger's straight ahead, and the pointer finger knuckle is grounded. And then making our way back up. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step, or you can do a little jump, but feet together, clip on and inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs. Exhaling back to standing. Same thing again. Inhale, get as long as you can, ground the shoulders. Exhale, keep the weight through the ball of the foot as you fold forwards, keep the heart lifted. Inhale, come up halfway, lift the heart even more. Exhale, plant the hands, so strong hands and push through the heels. Remember, you can keep the knees off the floor or you can drop the knees as you exhale lower. If you come all the way down, bring the hands to the waist before you inhale, come up into upward dog. And then exhale over the toes, back into downward dog. And again, just take a couple of breaths back here. So really deepening into the pose, using that Ujjayi sound, that raspy, oceany sound. And then inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump the feet to the hands. Plant the feet, inhale up halfway, exhale, deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs, exhaling back to standing. One last time, inhale, really get as long as you can, exhale, hinging forwards, clip on, our hands can be to the floor. If they get to the floor, you inhale, come up to fingertips, but then everyone exhale, hands back, push through the heels and exhaling to lower. Inhale draws you back up into upward dog, and then exhale over the toes back into downward dog. And again, just take a couple of breaths here. If you were doing this on your own, you could take 5 deep breaths here, would be the standard. And then inhale, raise the heels, exhale, bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands, clip on, inhale up halfway, exhale, deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs, exhale back to standing. Take a nice wide stance as we come into triangle pose. So kick out your left heel, start with parallel feet, kick out the left heel and bring the right foot on the line. Square off the shoulders, inhale, get long, exhale, bend the knee, reach out and then power straight through that leg. Make sure that back heel on your left leg is pressing away and get a sense of feeling lifted up through that top arm. Take some deep breaths here, so you can lean on the leg at first, but then as you start to deepen the pose, you want to take less pressure through the fingers. And then next, exhale, look down at the front foot, bend the knees, you come out all the way back up again, back to parallel feet and release the arms. Kick out the right heel, swivel around on the left. So this is triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bend the knee, reach out, power through that leg. So 2 straight legs, really pressing through the ball of the front foot and the outside edge of the back heel, and really making sure that you don't fold forwards towards me. Exhale, look down at the front foot, bend the knee, inhale, come all the way back up, back to parallel feet and release the arms. So take a little moment now and come back down to the floor. We're just going to do a quick little back bend, Cobra pose. So lying on your belly, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, relax the shoulders, firm tops of feet, and then slowly just making your way back up. So the action here, rather than thinking about going back, think about traveling forward and up with the chest, forward and up. So you're sort of lifting up out of the lower back. 2 or 3 more breaths here. If you can take the head back, that's great, and just look down your nose with the head going back. And then slowly releasing, one ear onto the mat, arms down by your side, let your feet fall apart. And then just pushing back into child's pose. So sit back on your heels, hold on to the elbows, big inhale, and then exhale, reach the hands away. Either rest the head on the floor, or you can just rest the head on the hands and just take a couple of deep breaths here. So while you're in child's pose, breathing into the back of the body and just experiencing how the breath moves in the back of the lungs. And then coming out of child's pose, just taking your time, slowly coming back up. And it's time for Shavasana already. So plant the feet, allow yourself just to lower down onto the floor. So placing your spine on the floor, palms turn up, soles of the feet, just let the feet fall apart and try and get comfortable. Palms facing up, the whole of the back of the body on the floor. If that doesn't feel good, bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet and just come back to here. So closing your eyes, softening your senses and just allowing yourself to feel totally supported by the floor. Let go of the breathing technique, let go of the tension in the body and just really take a moment just to settle into your passive breath, softening the face and the throat and the belly. And then taking your time, start to breathe a little deeper. Bring some life into your body, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms up over your head, reach to your fingers and toes, and then just roll onto your side as you come back up to a seated position. Just taking a moment to settle yourself, and we'll finish with our 3 Oms. So bringing the hands to the heart center, gently close your eyes, clear your throat if you need to, exhale all the old air, taking a long breath in. Om. 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 Taking a moment just to offer up your practice just in your own way, And then gently opening your eyes, namaste.